Welcome to our new series. This is Winter Weight Loss. It's going to run till about Christmas time. New series, but some things don't change. Cooking up my chicken. Let's get it. So, to start off this series, something which some people may think is quite simple, but not always the case. So, how to program your training, how to decide what you're going to train, when you're going to train it, how often you're going to train it. The first thing you need, number one, is a goal. If you haven't got a goal, then what are you programming your training for? You know, is it weight loss? Is it sport specific? Is it whatever? Is it, what suits you? So my goal for me would be, I'm changing my training now until Christmas to be more athletic, more sports performance, to hopefully help me be more powerful and a bit quicker on a football pitch. That's relative to me. But for this, we're going to go for a program which is relative to most people that enter the gym, and it is a weight loss program. So first of all, how many times can you get yourself in the gym a week? How many times can you train? We'll go with 3, okay? For me, I think 2 is the bare minimum, but 3 is a good amount of time. Once you get that, then you want to work out what you're going to do. So what I would recommend in this circumstance, if you were doing weight loss and you were training 3 times a week, 2 weight sessions, 1 cardio-based session. So for example, if you were training at my gym, at Pure Gym in Cardiff, you could hit 2 weight sessions and go to a class. We run lots of free classes. Spin class, I recommend obviously all my clients go to spin, and they often do come to my spin or to other PT spin, which is quite a lot of fun. Good way to burn calories, 45 minutes. It is a bit, but you get into the music and it's all fine. I'm going to go more into the specifics of what you want to do in each of those sessions as the series goes on, kind of like, so keep you following, keeps you interested. So let's go with that. We'll follow this way through. For our winter weight loss, first thing is programming your training. So we're saying we've got to train 3 times a week. Twice, you got to go in there, you got to use the resistance machines, the free weights, and once hit a cardio up. Even if you go for a run, if you go on the cross trainer, if you do some hit on the rowing machine, which is like 20 seconds as fast as you can, 20 seconds rest, maybe 10 times, maybe a bit more times. Whatever that is the idea. So, if you are looking for winter weight loss, which is the whole thing of this, then that's how we're going to train the program. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll go through it week by week by week by week. Okay, so here's my first attempt at a more athletic session, using more functional and focusing on power and speed. Okay. Not bad, little edit. But it's all well and good me showing clips of me and my mate training, and you might be thinking, that's great, but I can't, I don't know these things. But in the coming weeks, I'm going to go through more specifically what exercises you should do. But just to start, this first week's all about programming. So kind of the idea of what you want to do on each day, the general idea rather than the specifics. So as I said, if you're looking for weight loss, we're going for 2 weight sessions and a cardio session. And then obviously mine was just a bit more athletically specific to me about power and strength. I'm just adding a bit more things like that, which you'll probably see through the few weeks. If you are interested in anything we did in that workout and you're not sure what it is, just please comment below, message, whatever, and I will reply and give you some information. But yes, not bad, right? Okay, just trained legs for the first time in a month, which some people would say that's bad, but I did the Cardiff 10k, then the build up to the Cardiff half marathon. I didn't really want to risk fatiguing them. I wanted them to be raring to go. Athletes would call it tapering. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm like a top level athlete, but I wanted my legs to be relaxed and ready to go for the run. I had that in mind. Like, a lot of people start the gym and they're like, oh, it's arm day, it's leg day, it's back day, it's this, that, and the other. I think when you first start in the gym, especially first 0 to 6 weeks, and maybe even longer, depending on how much you're training, how well you're picking it up, to kind of do full body sessions, or maybe hit like a push session where you hit the entire front of your body, or a pull session where you hit the entire back of your body, which can then still be used for forever. You know, you never outgrow being able to do a full body session, but like just picking one area and really targeting it can be quite tough if you're a beginner, and can leave you feeling extremely sore, and you're not able to get that frequency because you're not be able to train as regularly. So it's good, sometimes, especially when you're beginning, or even if you're feeling that you're getting a bit too sore, to kind of scale back the amount of volume doing in each session, but increase the frequency. So maybe don't do an entire day of shoulders, but train shoulders twice in that week, so you're still hitting them as much, but they're not getting as fatigued, because the frequency is going to be the main key for helping develop muscle strength and all the rest of it. But I did a leg day, and I'm going to put it on the screen now. So if you are, if you feel like you're ready to do a leg day, you can follow this and see if you enjoy it. Okay, so as I said, this is my first leg day in 4 weeks. Started off with 3 sets of 5 squats. So I always like to pick a big compound lift. So a compound lift is an exercise that uses more than one muscle, and do that for strength. So rep range between 3 and 5. So 3 sets of 5 squats. Then I went to the leg press, did 3 sets of 15. So another compound lift, but this time using a machine. So a few more reps to get more of a pump. Then I went on to the quad extension, 3 sets of 10. This is more isolation movement, focusing on your quads. Make sure you really squeeze at the top. Obviously, if you do one movement, then it's good to do the opposite. So quads extension paired with hamstring curls to really focus on the entirety of the upper part of my leg. Then some cable kickbacks, focus on my glutes, the forgotten muscle, definitely glutes. A lot of girls do this, but guys should do it too. Weak glutes aren't very useful. I also did some calf raises, 3 sets of 15 at the end. Didn't put them in, I just forgot to record them. So this is the start of the new series, Winter Weight Loss. The whole idea behind this is, okay, in January, a lot of people are going to hit the gym, and probably when someone watching this will be one of those people who hits it hard in January. That's cool, but why not start, going at weight loss before the big gain happens? There's always those 2 weeks of Christmas where I think on average people gain like 10 pounds or something ridiculous like that. It's obviously not all body fat, it's, but they do gain weight in general over Christmas. So if you get yourself in tip-top shape beforehand, get your metabolism firing by increasing your muscle mass, things like that, then it's only going to be easier when it comes to January. That's the whole idea of this series. So week 1 was all about programming your training. I hope you managed to pick something up from this. That idea, if you're just a normal person going to the gym, hitting your weight training twice and doing some form of cardio, whether it's in the gym or it's out in the gym, whatever. Hopefully you'll be able to take that away from this. And also, if you're a bit more advanced, you're looking for something a bit different, you'll be able to take a leg session away from it, and also just a whole different idea of looking at your own training. If you do ever have questions, just comment below. Like CDF Fitness on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, all those things. And you can always email us at cdffitness@outlook.com. Cool, thanks for watching. See you next week.